The campfire. The fire that is in camp. And is a block. This block. I don't know what else to say. I should have thought before doing this, but... The campfire.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see what kind of weird things I can do with this. Specifically with redstone. So as far as I can tell, it seems the observer block is the only thing that can really interact with the campfire. But I'm sure there's other things that will be added or that I just haven't discovered yet. But this is for sure a way that we can use campfires in redstone. So there's two things to note here. The observer block detects whenever there is a change to the block in front of it. So if I throw a water bottle on it, it will detect one change, and if I light it back up, it will detect another change, meaning just two different ticks, two different changes, which makes it really easy to work with. But not very many people are going to have a lot of, splash water bottles at their disposal. It's important to think of a way to utilize the water bucket method. But with this method, it's 1, 2, 3. 3 different ticks. And that can be a little bit more tough to work with. But if you can use the water bottles, use those instead. They're much more reliable. Now I like to make maps, and recently I was playing Breath of the Wild and was doing a little torch puzzle. And so I thought I would see if I could recreate it. And I made this little device here, where if you take a flame arrow, which if you didn't know, lights campfires, and if you light all 3 of these, it will activate the device, or light on, or do whatever you want it to do. And this one is fairly simple. You just have observer blocks underneath the campfires, and they'll detect the 1 tick pulse, which you can feed into a piston, which will push a block, and you can carry a signal through the block. And once you do all 3 of them, you can create a little mechanism like this, and once all 3 are activated, then it will turn on the machine that you created. But this one is the 2-tick pulse design, meaning in order to have this one work reliably, you'll want to make some sort of system or have some potions on you, some water splash exploding splash water potion, splash water bottles, so that you can this is going really smooth. I'm really glad this is going so smooth. So that you can keep it at a 2-tick pulse and not accidentally ruin it by using a water bucket like these. Well, hi there. Why are you here? I don't think I have any villages nearby. Do you come to players instead of villages? Now, in no way do I consider myself a redstone expert, but I usually do find a way to work around my problems and make machines that do work, which is really nice, and I've made lots of really fun things, but in no way are they ever the most efficient or compact or anything like that. But this is one design that I had come up with that does work, but it may be a little confusing. Alright, I'll try and go through this in a way that's somewhat comprehensible. We need a device that will recognize 3 different updates, okay? I have a dropper here with 3 different non-stackable items, which will go into a hopper, which is locked, and those 3 items will put out a signal strength strong enough to go into the rest of the system. Now, we do need to have a subtractor here. So I have another hopper here with 3 different items, and once this one's full of 3 different items, for some reason it still has enough power to at least go here and start doing whatever you want it to do. So if I put this with water, it'll update the device, which means that there is now 1 item in this hopper, which is locked by this torch down here. And when all 3 are on, it will turn on this signal, which this will turn off the device, meaning the items can flow back into the hopper, and it will activate this little flip-flop here, which means this side will be on and this side will be off, meaning the pistons will pull back and your door will be open. So If I take this away, it will add one more update, meaning there's 2 in here, and so we need 1 more. So once you do that, this door opens. This signal is on. This is now off, so the items flow back into the dropper, that thing. The pistons are open. And then one more thing with this design, I also wanted to take a signal from here back over here to the little flip-flopper, so that when I update it, it will automatically keep this closed, and no matter how many times I power this, it won't make any difference until this is powered again. So this little design, it may be really confusing if you don't know Redstone very well, but you can follow the design pretty well. You can take a screenshot or whatever. You can make it more compact. I know that there's a lot of other ways to do these things, but this is just a design that I made that worked, and that's fine with me. Usually I'm able to hide my redstone pretty well within my builds and don't really need to worry about it. So I wanted to find some sort of unique way, hi buddy, that we could use the campfires to do some interesting little to do things that we want to do. You know, that's weird and not normal, like opening a door, which this one might do. I'm not very good at this. So the idea would be for you to be trapped, or to have trapped someone in a certain location and give them different options. You can give them 3, 4, whatever number of campfires you want, but depending on the one they decide to shoot or light will determine their outcome, the consequence, all those words that relate to the thing that I am saying, which is right now. So I'm gonna try and see if I can rig this up real quick, because I didn't, and I'm not smart like that. So, yeah, one second. Oh, okay, I did enough that I can show you the idea, okay? All right, awesome. Good job, Sean, high five. Oh, hey, you wanna give the camera to my face, and I can do it for you? There you go. Good job. Okay, so for example, if I wanted something amazing to happen, I would shoot one of these. One of them, and if I hit it like a pro, like that, I'd be like, oh, what happened? What's going on? Oh, it didn't work. 1 second. Alright, climb back in my face. So, as I was saying, if I wanted something really cool to happen, I'd shoot I would shoot this. Yeah, and I'd be like, what did I get? Did something really good happen? Okay. Okay. This time it'll work. I somewhat promise-ish. Okay, so I'm going to make something cool happen. All the things that I've already said. I'm going to hit this my first try. Dang it. Yeah. Did something good happen? Oh no, something not good. Something not good happened. What am I gonna do? I'm so scared. Oh my goodness, I'm actually going to die. We're okay. I'm a professional. Don't worry. So obviously you can rig up that to anything like lava dispensers or mobs that you captured. Hey buddy, hi, how's it going? I like you guys. Never mind. And then if you survived the super awesome ones, then perhaps you can find and hit a good one, and it's like, oh, what's gonna happen? Maybe I'm not cut out for this redstone stuff. I could have sworn it would have worked. What happened? You didn't see that. What happened? Oh, look, the door opened. I can escape now. Yay! Goodbye, cruel world. I'll see you later. Okay, so there's one thing I wanted to try and create. Hopefully it won't be too complicated, but judging by what I've done so far, it's not going to be that impressive. But you can create a system with the campfires to alert you if somebody had been in your base while you were gone, while you were out. Okay? So it's like you come back and you'll see like a smoke signal in the sky. This is really weird. But if you place a block right above the campfire, the smoke still comes out just fine. Meaning you can hide your little thief detector and still be able to see the smoke. Okay, so this may get a little complicated, but you'll want to have some buttons on the inside of your door. That's one way that you can set this off. Okay, so the trail from the door will go straight to a dispenser that's right against the campfire, which will have a flint and steel to light the fire to let you know when somebody is here. And then I think you'll want to create some sort of way to put out the fire for when you're home. So you'll want to create a little button here that will turn off your smoke signal. And to do that, you just place a simple button somewhere in your house and feed a line to an observer block, which will detect it turning on and detect it turning off, meaning 2 ticks, meaning this dispenser will put out the water on the fire and then pull it right back up so that it will turn off the fire and be ready to be set again. Now, another part that we're going to want to make sure we do is create some sort of system that will enable us to activate and deactivate our device so that it won't constantly be going off while we're home. Now that wouldn't be the worst thing, but let's try and figure out a way to do that. Okay, I think I figured it out. So if I flick this lever, or lever, whatever you want to call it, it will push a piston out, and this is the line that connects to the door over there. And so if this piston is out, it will activate this, which will enable you to actually turn on the device with the flint and steel. And if this is turned off, the signal will just stop right here and nothing will happen. And so you can, how do I get in? So you can get in your house, in and out just fine, and you don't have to worry about it. So let's give this a little test. That awkward moment where you thought you were recording, and so you did a whole segment, and then just to find out that you weren't actually recording, and it's really awkward. So I'm preparing for a journey, and I got my bow. I'm singing a song, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna activate my home security system, make sure it's all ready to go, no smoke, no nothing, and I am not going out those doors. Let's go ahead and go out our alternative exit, which can be however I wish it to be, and I'll be on my way. I'm gonna sneak in here to see what's going on. I can't see if anybody's home, but it doesn't look like there is, so I'm gonna go and see what's in this corner. If it's anything cool, let's look. Oh my goodness, it's a chest, but without a chest, it's just a chest, but there's nothing in it. Oh, I can't believe that there's nothing in this chest. I'm just being a weirdo. Da, 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 da. Ooh, what's this? That looks valuable. Good thing I didn't place any defense systems that kill people that want to steal your stuff. So that's everything I'm going to do for today. I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson, and you can take it to your own bases and to your own families and friends and make them jealous of your amazing campfire usage of redstone and stuff like that. Hold on 1 second. I need a rock. I'll use my fist. Anywho, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and you make lots of good choices. And if you guys come up with any other fun campfire ideas or things that you think I should have mentioned, let me know, and I will continue to make videos and be awesome, hopefully one day. But I do have plans for another campfire video, a little more decorative than Redstone-y. Oh, and don't break into houses. It's illegal.